Hello.
Hi Megha, good evening.
Good evening. Hi, Subhash. So nice to see you. How are you doing?
I am doing well and I am now feeling better that I have got to get a session with you after such a long time.
Oh, that's so sweet. Even I was looking forward to this conversation. This is a 15-minute session, right?
Yeah, only 15 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I noticed that. I was like, okay, earlier it used to be 25, but now it's 15. So I just wanted to make sure. Okay, how are your sessions going on with Clapingo?
Yeah, it's going on very well. I am enjoying
Okay,
it.
amazing. That's great. So, how did your weekend go?
My weekend, it was okay. There was nothing special that I had to sorry, I had to do.
Okay.
So I just took rest at home only.
Mm-hmm. Fine. So, how is the weather condition there in your city now? Is it raining heavily or is it under control?
No, we are not getting much rain now, but it
Okay.
was too hot actually. For the last
Oh,
1 week, it was very hot.
uh-huh.
But luckily, from today, since morning,
Yeah.
the weather is a bit moderate because we
Okay.
got some kind of drizzling in the
Mm-hmm.
morning.
Mm-hmm.
So a bit moderate weather now.
Okay, that's great. Finally, some relief, right?
Yes, yes. And how it is there in your place?
In Bangalore, the weather is a little cloudy since today morning, but we didn't receive any rainfall. It was just cloudy.
Okay.
Yeah. And but it's very cold right now.
Oh, it's cold. Okay.
Yeah, right. So, okay then. So, did you have your dinner?
No, I'll have my dinner after this session only.
Okay, all right.
Have you
So,
have you had
mhm.
have you
Oh
had
yes,
your
yes, yes. I had at 9 p.m. Yeah.
okay? So this is the last session that you are doing today, I think.
No, not really. It will go on till 11 o'clock, and then from 11 onwards, I have my IELTS classes. So it will go on till 12. So yeah,
Oh, 12 midnight. Okay.
right. So that's how it's going to be. And how about your plans after the session? Do you have any interesting book to read today, or are you binge watching any show? So please tell me.
No, after dinner I will go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And about books, that now I'm reading a book that is uh, Rich Dad Poor Dad,
Okay.
and I generally read it in the morning, just a
Uh-huh.
few pages. So
Okay.
I'm in the middle of that book right now.
Superb. So so far, um, what is your review of that book based on whatever you've read so far?
The main point that the author has brought out in that
Mhm.
book is that most of the people
Mhm.
actually work hard for money,
Okay.
but those who are rich people,
Yes.
they
Uh-huh.
make their money work hard for them. So
Oh.
this is the difference between poor dad and rich dad. I mean the poor people and rich people.
Rich
The
people.
difference that yeah.
Okay, okay. So you have no idea how many students have recommended this book to me. All the time they share some snippets from that book. Like Megha, I read this in that book, I read that in that book. So it must be a very interesting read. A lot of my learners on Clappingo have told me about it. Every time I ask someone what book you're reading, they're like Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, it's interesting actually, and it's
Yes.
written in a very simple language.
Hmm.
A very simple language, and it is very interesting also.
Yes, yes, yes. Even I like such books in English where the language is simple and the story flows. I know it's not a story book, but the concept, right? The ideas just flow seamlessly. So I really appreciate those books more.
Yeah, and today I have ordered, not today actually, yesterday
Yeah.
night I
Uh-huh.
ordered another book.
Okay.
Uh, that is the title is Ikigai.
Ikigai. Oh, nice.
Have you read that one?
Yes, there are a lot of two or three versions of that book. I have read the blue colored one. So which one have you ordered?
Oh, I didn't know that there are two or three versions of that
Yeah.
one. Just I saw,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it is Snapdeal, I think. Okay, and then immediately I place an order. And the
Okay.
color that's shown there is, it's like not deep blue, just
Mm-hmm.
light blue.
Light blue, right? The
Yeah.
Japanese secret to a long and happy life.
Yes, 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 that one.
Yeah, right, right.
Mm.
So it's a wonderful book. It's pretty small, but
Mhm.
it has a lot of great ideas in there. So I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. Great, great that you're still on this reading spree. So it's a good hobby to have.
Yeah, actually, it's
Yeah.
not my hobby, but I have
Yeah.
just starting to develop it. I just
Okay.
doing it consciously.
Mm-hmm.
I made it a point that at least 3 or 4 pages daily I would read, uh, read a book,
Okay.
and just to keep in touch with the new words and the words that I have already learned, and
Yeah.
that will get repeated while I read the book, and it will
Yeah.
help me to keep remember all
Mm-hmm.
those words.
Mm-hmm.
That is the
Mm-hmm.
main idea
Mm-hmm.
actually. But at the same time, I also started enjoying
Yeah.
reading those books, so it's a
Yeah.
nice experience.
Okay, superb. So even I am trying to, rekindle my love for reading. I had this habit of purchasing a lot of books, but I never ended up reading it. But now I've told myself, at least by the end of this year, whatever books I have on my shelf, the new ones that I've purchased, I need to finish it no matter what. So even I'm trying to be disciplined with my reading habit.
Okay, but otherwise you are very busy. The whole day you are busy with your classes, and you keep
Uh,
on talking with many people.
Yes, yes, I do. But that's not an excuse because whenever I get any free time, I do get at least 4 to 5 hours just for myself in the day. So instead of reading, I spend a lot of time just scrolling through Instagram, YouTube. So I feel like if I replace that time with reading, it'll be better for me.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's right. So earlier on, I used to feel, oh, I'm tired. It's okay. It's allowed. I can watch Netflix and all. But then it started getting out of hand. One video led to another, and that led to another. So I would spend hours together just scrolling mindlessly through social media. So I'm trying to
Yeah,
curb that
it
habit.
yes, yes, it does happen actually. Once we
Mhm.
go and watch the various kinds of things on social media, we just
Yes.
forget it. And
Mhm.
later, when I just, oh my God, I have spent already 1 hour or 1.5 hour
Yes.
just watching all those things. Yes.
Absolutely right. So it's like a vicious cycle. So
Hmm.
it's very hard to get out of, but we need to put efforts, right?
I also had this,
Mhm.
I mean, habit, and I
Mhm.
think it was a very bad habit because when I visited this Facebook,
Yeah.
almost 1.5 hour that I used to spend there, but without
Okay.
any doing any productive thing actually,
Yeah.
just watching what they have said, the comments also, some posting and the comment.
Yeah.
Now I have stopped it. I have
Good.
stopped it, and I don't visit
Good
Facebook.
for you. Good for you. When we are engaged in that activity, we feel like we're doing something productive. We feel like we are, learning about others' perspective or learning about the world. But that's not true. We don't really grasp anything. We're just watching for entertainment, right? So
Yeah,
it's
yes, yes,
not
that's.
useful.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So I have like a couple of interesting questions for you today. So
Okay.
shall I ask?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so would you rather be the boss or an employee of a company if you had the chance to choose?
Oh my God, that's a very tricky question because I don't know what I would do if I become a boss. But as an employee,
Mhm.
right now that I am doing,
Yes.
so I am happy with what I am doing.
Okay.
And but if I had the chance to become a boss, so
Yeah.
I could do something more for the company,
Hmm.
and I um, I could employ some new ideas uh, for the benefit of my company,
Yeah.
and then I will make the employees work
Uh-huh.
on those ideas,
Yeah.
and I would try to what to say, inspire them in doing such
Okay.
work. That will be a new thing for me if I
Mm-hmm.
would become the boss of the company. And
Mm-hmm.
I will not mean to say uh, that like a typical boss. I would not do
Yeah.
that. I will,
Not like a micromanager.
yeah, I will
Yeah.
be as if, as what to say, as a friendly, my gesture will be a friendly one, and I will
Mm-hmm.
try to pursue them with my friendly behavior, not just like a dictator.
Okay. I'll try to persuade them.
I'll try to persuade them
Yeah.
as a friend, not
Mhm.
as a boss.
Okay, okay, great. That's a great idea. So if a manager is very aggressive and very dictator-like, people don't stay in those kind of teams for long, right? They quit and they go to a different organization very soon. So it's good to
Yes,
be like
and because you will not feel good if
that. Yeah.
somebody asks you to do something forcefully
Mm.
and you don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yes.
So you will resist it at some point.
Yeah.
And if you have another opportunity, you'll definitely go and avail
Mhm.
that opportunity leaving this one.
True that. Absolutely right. Yeah. And there are a lot of companies where the slogan is "Customer is king," right?
Yeah,
And then there are other companies where the environment is very employee centric, right? They take
yeah.
care of their employees first, and then everything else comes. So, what would your company be like? Would it be giving more? Will customer be the king or the employees?
I think here I will have to strike a
Hmm.
balance between these two,
Okay. Hmm.
not uh, not customer centric, at the same time not employee centric, whatever it say.
Hmm.
Because I have to see both sides. Customer is, as we say, that customer is our God.
Yeah.
So we have to, mm, we cannot ignore them, or
Absolutely. Yeah, we can't do that.
yeah. So in
Hmm.
order to flourish our company, we have to see whether the customers are satisfied with the products or our behavior.
Yeah.
So we have to look at that point. At the same time, we should also see that the employees are happy while doing
Hmm.
their work. If they are happy, then they will do more for the company, and they'll do try to bring more customer to the company.
Yes.
So if we keep our employees happy, the automatically customer will come to our place because
Yeah.
they will behave with them very well, and
Yes.
automatically the employees will come. So in that way, if we keep our employees well, the
Hmm.
main motto behind this will be uh, that purpose will be served.
Yeah. That's a good phrase. The purpose will be served, right? So that's a
Yeah.
good phrase. Amazing. Great. So on Clapingo, you get feedback, right, at the end of every session. Whatever areas of improvement are there, whatever things you spoke in a very good manner, everything, all the feedback that you get. How do you deal with harsh criticism? Do you have a thick skin or do you get easily affected if somebody criticizes you very harshly?
It is obvious that if somebody says something harshly,
Yeah.
immediately it affect me. There is no
Yeah.
doubt. But
Hmm.
at the same time, I will keep my emotion in control, and I will see why
Hmm.
he or she told me like that,
Yeah.
whether I deserve that or not.
Hmm.
And not only that, and I will see whatever the tutor has said, it's for my benefit, and I should
Hmm.
take it in a positive way, and I will
Hmm.
mm, try to improve that
Yeah.
point that pointed out by the tutor, and I will
Okay.
work on that. That will help me to improve my English. So I'll
Okay.
definitely welcome it. And
Hmm.
I have never have found any tutor who have behaved or told
Harshly,
me
right?
so
Everyone is
harshly.
friendly here.
Yes.
Okay, so not just on Clappingo, even outside, people can be a little aggressive or little too upfront when they talk, right? Some people, I'm saying, not everyone. So I think this approach that you mentioned, it's very logical and Uh,
And what
yeah,
I
it was
feel
meant
that
to serve.
the Clapingo tutors are
Mhm.
well trained actually, that never do such things with your
Yes,
learners. So
yes.
that's why I never got any scolding or any
Oh, yes,
any.
yes, of course. Never.
There
We
is
never
no
do that.
yeah.
Absolutely, that's right. We receive training, right, on how to, interact with learners, so how to deal with their problems, etc. The training that is given by the team, it's wonderful. Okay, it's really wonderful. It
Yes.
taught me a lot of things before joining Clapingo. So yeah.
And I have noticed that
Hmm.
sometimes even I did not do well while speaking with the tutor, but still I got some positive comments from the tutor. So
Oh,
that's how I know.
okay, okay. But today I think you deserve all the positive comments because you
Really?
speak really well. Yeah, right, absolutely. So your choice of words, they are advanced, not so advanced that people cannot understand you. It doesn't sound show offish, right? It's very topic specific, appropriate vocabulary, pronunciation is great, vocabulary, grammar is great. So today's positive feedback, it's very well deserved.
Okay. Thank you very much. And it,
You're
uh,
welcome.
I will definitely feel good because when it comes from Megha, who is an IELTS tutor, also not only in Clapingo, so she is an IELTS trainer. So if I get something positive from her, so definitely I feel good.
Oh God, thank you so much. You just made my day with that lovely compliment. Yeah. So when people compliment you, right, do you feel very shy or you feel like, okay, I can deal with this, and you feel confident? How do you feel?
Initially, I used to feel shy. Nowadays,
Yeah.
I have overcome that one, and I just enjoy it. So I feel good.
So you're getting used to all the positive feedback that you're getting from the trainers. That's great.
Yes, yes.
Amazing, great, Subhash. Every session with you, I always look forward to it. It doesn't feel like work, to be honest, right? So it's always pleasant talking to you. And I think we have 2 more minutes, I believe. So if you have any questions, quick questions, I'll try to answer them very quickly.
I don't have any question to ask you, but if
Mhm,
you could share something, some new
mhm.
words or phrases that you have in your mind, then you can
Mhm.
tell me. I'll get to
Okay,
know from you.
okay. Do you know the meaning of subsist?
Subsist?
Yes.
No.
It means to support. Okay,
Support? Okay.
support, yes. For example, people had to subsist on bread and water uh, during the crisis. Okay, they had to
Okay.
subsist on, which means they had to survive on. Okay, so they took the
Survive.
support of bread and water to survive, right? So
Okay.
that is meaning of subsist. I came across this word so many times in the last few weeks. I was like, okay, this is going to be in my mind forever now. Earlier even I didn't know the meaning. I got to know about it just 1 week ago.
Okay.
Subsist,
I
S
have
U